Hi guys, Miss B here with Miss B's Reviews. Thank you for stopping by. Remember, just go ahead and hit that like button for me just to keep us in that algorithm so that YouTube can keep pushing these videos out there. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I thank you all and all of my new subscribers and my old subscribers. I just thank every last one of you. So I know I'm late today, but I did it on purpose. I'm not going to do any one video. I wanted to talk about what I'm calling the DNA tour. So ever since Amber asked Anthony, was he sure that Kai was his son? They've been on this DNA tour. I mean, they have talked to everybody, and I might look down for a minute because I wrote down the people that they talked to. Anthony went and talked to Piari. Then he went and talked to Wayne. Then Amber went and she talked to Coca. Well, she had already talked to Amanda. Basically, she didn't tell her about a DNA test, but Amanda put it in her head. And then she talked to Coca. Then she calls Arby over and talks to Arby. And then here we go back again. She talks to Coca again, the second conversation. I'm like, guys, this DNA tour it's too much. I believe that the producers, or they know that we want to prove whether Kai is or is not Anthony's, and they're taking us on a ride that we didn't want to go on, is what they're doing. They're just taking us someplace we don't want to go. So basically, the one thing, I did pick up one thing with Arby. Of course, everybody caught it when he said birds of a feather flock together. And he told Amber that Shayla learned from you. And when he said that, I remember, because I've gone back a couple of times and looked at different videos. I remember a video where Shayla and Amber were walking down the street. I don't know why they were walking down Arby Street, and they didn't have on any shoes. And Amber's just walking in front being Amber, and here comes Shayla moving up behind her. And I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, you know what? She did earn it. She got it from you, Amber, because she looked up to you. Shayla looked up to Amber. And that's why she wanted her life, is because she wanted to be like Amber. So yeah, she got it from you, Amber. Birds of a feather. And then I went back and I looked at the, I thought about the fact that about a month ago, Mama Brenda was over there and she was talking to Amber, and she told Amber that Shayla would be in her life forever, that Shayla will always be there, and she's going to have to get used to that, because she made that decision to stay with Anthony, and that Shayla and Kai are a package deal, and she's going to be there. And then Mama Brenda said she has to learn to be like you. She said, stay in close to God and he will guide you every way. And she said she has to learn to be like you. Again, be like Amber. A theme of Shayla being like Amber. And that's what Arby said. She learned from you. And she said, cast it all on God. So what's happening right now with this DNA test, Amber has forgotten her assignment. Her assignment is to stay close to God and to make sure that he is guiding her and not the flesh being guiding her at this particular point. And I believe Amber is being guided by her flesh, because she does not want to have Shayla in her life. So she does not want that Kai to be Anthony's baby. But guess what? He's going to wind up being Anthony's baby. I go back and forth. It doesn't really matter to me either way. But I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm like, oh, he could be. And no, they could have tampered. But I don't know. So, I mean, I'm not invested either way, whether he is or he isn't. But I do know that based on that conversation with Mama Brenda, Amber has moved away from her assignment and she needs to move back. And I also think that being out of her assignment, what's going to happen is it's going to backfire on her. What she thinks is she's going to get her and Anthony's life back. It's going to backfire into Anthony's not going to want to be with her. He's going to resent her. And he may wind up being with Shayla. I don't know. And we don't know, but it's just my thought. So guys, I'm not going to be long. So just let me know what you guys think about it. I was just thinking about that all day, and I was like, she's out of balance. She's not doing what she's supposed to be doing. She's supposed to be staying in the word and letting God guide her. Because if she knew about the name change, she would already know what to do when they go to court. And she's not doing what she's supposed to do when they go to court. So that's why I'm saying she's way out of the assignment. But anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by. Remember, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will definitely see you next time.